How are you doing? Good? Good. Today we are here with Umbrella Academy, Season 2, Episode 9. We are getting incredibly close to the end. And because of that, I'm kind of sad. I'm also really excited. You have no idea how excited I am. Take your idea of how excited I am right here, and then times it by 3. 3 is triple your realistic expectations of my excitement. But without any further ado, let us begin.
Do this, you fought in Vietnam.
Yeah.
You survived a family of 7. And you went wore a sarong to a fraternity party and got a shitload of numbers.
There you go. Good for you. Good for Klaus. Yeah, still pretty fucking intense though, man.
I just wish
God.
there was another way.
There isn't. Look at him.
Luther is so malleable and I love it.
He's just a little guy.
Everybody.
He looked like
King Kong and the Hitler Youth had a baby.
God.
Luther, I don't have time for you to tuck and squeeze here.
This is rich.
Count on you.
Very
Keep
rich.
him under control.
God.
do my best, yeah.
Luther is such a goober and I love it.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
He's gonna kill me, isn't he?
What?
This situation is way above your head, Luther. I bet you $1 million Herb is the one gonna go in that hallway and then save Vanya.
Blood is thicker than water, but
Oh, Herb.
you can.
I mean, she's literally about to be in control, especially because she's putting the lockdown on the briefcase, the centralized control of time and space. So, yeah, most powerful person.
I hate to rain on your parade, but there's something I have to show you. Something big.
This one's a bit more developed, but still. God, Herb is packing.
I'm getting really sick of this!
Fucking Luther. He's just a simple goober trying to make his way in the world. Oh, is he going in like her mind or something?
I remember everything.
Yeah. All of it.
And I'm doing it again, aren't I?
Oh, she feels.
What's wrong with me?
Even Vanya, knowing
Why can't I
everything,
control
feels
myself
bad
like the
about
rest of you?
destroying everything.
It's not too late. You can go back. There's still time.
I don't deserve to live.
Yeah, you do.
I
Hey.
killed Pogo. I almost killed Allison. I destroyed the world. I'm a monster.
Get me a little emotional.
Dad treated you like a bomb before you ever were one. He was so scared of your power, he never let you use it. Drugged you up, kept you numb for years. That's messed up, Vanya. No wonder you couldn't control it.
Oh.
Dad couldn't handle your anger. That doesn't mean you can't. And maybe you have a right to be pissed off and sad and messed up.
Yeah. Go Ben.
It's a shitty world full of shitty people sometimes. You aren't a monster. You're my sister. And right now, our siblings are risking everything out there trying to save you. You aren't alone at the table anymore, Vanya. You can do this.
That's so sweet. All she needed was love.
You shouldn't have come for me.
Vanya, I died 17 years ago. All the rest of this,
Been gone?
he's yours with Klaus. and softened gravy. At least this time I get to say goodbye.
No, this is unexpected.
Can I ask you a weird favor?
Anything.
Can you hug me as I go? It's been a long time. Tell Klaus something for me, will you?
Well, yeah, because they're the closest. Klaus is gonna be devastated. I'm devastated. God, I love Ben. It was such a beautiful send-off. Because, you know, he was really relevant to the plot. As he, you know, unlived, he died as he lived, I guess. Loving his family. Maybe this will be the kick in the pants Klaus needs.
5 killed my family.
What?
And AJ Carmichael gave the order.
Yeah, AJ's like, ah, so
It was him
close.
who made me an orphan.
But so far. God, that went perfectly for the handler.
Diego listens to him and trusts
All these
him.
commission guys are such assholes. You know, I know they're like, to an extent, just doing a job, but,
Puppet master.
you know, it's not like they're killing Hitler or something.
I'd
They're
say it's time that we
killing,
solve
like,
this problem.
Hitler's cousins, neighbors, like, ice cream
Once and for all.
parlors, like, infant son and, like, elderly aunt, or whatever. Not to mention, like, you know, for people who care about space and time so much, they seem willy-nilly about killing people along the way. So yeah, commission agents are assholes.
Did you enjoy the show, you little flotsam?
And so were Hazel and Cha-Cha, but Hazel, you know, left that life and decided to make a better life for himself.
But I know.
But Cha-Cha...
I'm sure you think you're...
I'm done listening to you both. I'm in charge now.
What even is this plot line? Luther's a fucking crackhead goober off the deep end. He's so malleable. The way his mind goes is so bizarre. Oh, well, I guess he's been big brain this whole time. Reginald Hargreaves, baby.
You made it. Were you followed? Of course not. I used the decoy. Excellent. Champagne. There's nothing to celebrate. Well, clearly you haven't heard the news. Our little Kennedy problem is solved. He was not to be touched. That was the deal.
Oh.
He had to go, one way or the other. Pissed off too many people. You lied to me. We all got what we wanted. The rocket technology you supplied us with will enable us to beat the Russians to the moon. And in turn, when we do arrive, 5 or 6 years from now, your interests on the dark side of the moon won't be affected. Worthy of celebration. Don't you think? You will never contact me again.
Maybe this is what jaded Hargreaves a little
Good
bit.
night, gentlemen.
I mean, he was already jaded, but he reached out, you know,
Don't be too sure of that, Reg.
trying to do like,
You're gonna keep giving us that fancy technology of yours.
And why would I do that?
Because if you don't, we'll tell the world who you really are.
an alien. Yo. Time to clear up loose ends, Reginald dear.
Uh-oh. Someone's ready for a fight.
No more than that, I'm afraid. What is he doing? I always knew he was an alien, but I didn't realize that he looked,
Now is
not
the
human.
time. What?
Now that's really interesting. Like, imagine all of those moments he had, but with like a crazy
I've never seen
alien
anything
face.
like this.
And that's that. Another episode of Umbrella Academy down the drain. That was a solid one. The JFK issue really came together, and we finally got that. And we got a really, really beautiful send-off for Ben. I really didn't expect him to, die, but, final death, I suppose. Moving on, as it were. That was really emotional. And Vanya, full memory, regretting everything that happened. And Ben just showing her love, because that's all that she needed. Really, really beautiful send-off. I can't wait to see his final message for Klaus, because out of all the siblings, they were the closest, I think. I mean, you kind of have to be 17 years, together at basically all times. So that was really emotional. I'm not sure exactly what Holden's deal is, but I'm sure that they'll, go into it a little more. So Hargreaves, we knew from last season that he was an alien from another world, or at least implied to be. But even in his flashback, he had like a human face, so I assumed that he was just like a human-looking alien. But no, apparently not. He's some sort of like weird bug lizard thing. We haven't really seen his true look, which makes sense. But it's kind of weird / a little funny now, thinking about like all those little snide, petty comments he made to whittle down the kids growing up, and it's just coming from like such human pettiness and cruelty coming from like a weird looking alien guy. So he was even jaded back then, but it looked like he was a little bit more like outgoing, I suppose, which is I guess can be explained. He becomes like a bit more outwardly jaded because of the stuff that happens with Grace, and then the betrayal by those government goons in relation to the JFK assassination, trying to blackmail him. We'll see. He still has, 20 years or so, give or take, until he decides to buy up the kids, the Umbrella kids. Which reminds me, actually, the Umbrella Academy, the characters that we know and love, first, they come from all over the world, so we kind of think of them as, perhaps it's just a me thing, but because, sort of think of them as American, but, they're pretty likely have, like Vanya was probably like, born in Russia or something, hence the Russian name or something, so on and so forth. They could have been, born anywhere in the world. But he wasn't able to buy all the kids, so it'd be interesting if at some point, that seems like untapped potential for like another season. The other non-Umbrella Academy gifted children. And things are really coming ahead with the time anomalies. I don't know how they caused a lot of big ones. I'm sure that'll explain it. Probably with like Holden and stuff is what got caused time anomaly wise. So it's gonna be really interesting to see the commission go all out. We only have one episode left, so I don't know how much they can do with that. So it seems almost like set up for like a season 3. Like they teased the commission the first one, and then they went a lot harder with the commission the second season, and now the handlers become like the de facto tyrant of the commission. So in the third one, it'll be like all-out war across time and space with the commission, which would be really fun and interesting since they've been the overarching sort of source of various antagonists and threats and whatnot. But we have one episode left. I have no idea how this will go. I'm sad because, it'll be another year. I mean, if not more, because, COVID and everything, for another season. But I'm certainly very, very excited to see it. I'm sure I will cry. I'm sure I will laugh. I'm sure I will do many, many things. But until then, subscribe if you want to see more. And have a good day.